What's up, everybody? My name is Kyron Chase, and I am joined by the WrestleMania 9 to my WrestleMania 10, my brother Kyrie Sherrod. And today we will be doing... Yeah, the only person on planet Earth. And today we'll be doing a WrestleMania 33 prediction video. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. First off, special shout and thanks to Steve Coughlin for allowing me to be on his podcast last night where we talked about WrestleMania 33 and everything about this week. But I am still kind of drained from that podcast last night. But and this video is supposed to come out Wednesday because of problems. We didn't get it out. So this is a few minutes for the Hall of Fame ceremony. So let's just get down to it. First up, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Kyrie, who do you have winning? Cause I know who I'm picking.
I'm picking Sami Zayn.
Okay, big mistake. I'm picking Braun Strowman. No doubt in my mind. And like I said on the podcast last night, if you
who's Sami Zayn fighting?
It's the people in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal so far. Mojo Rawley, Apollo Crews, Big Show, Kurt Hawkins, Braun Strowman, Goldust, Archer, Primo Epico, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn, Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Dolph Ziggler, Rhino, Heath Slater, Jason Jordan, Chad Gable, Jay Uso, Jimmy Uso, Connor Victor, Kalisto, Aiden English, Simon Gotch, Sin Cara, Tyson O'Neil, Mark Henry, and Tyan Bing. I'm picking Braun Strowman because I feel like...
Oh, it do make sense for Braun to
win. Because I feel like if you want to make him the next dominant heel monster, you give him this win and have him dominate, eliminate like 10 people if you want.
Now I agree with that, but the way they're booking Sami Zayn is just not fair. It's not fair. This man is one of the best wrestlers on SmackDown. I mean Raw. One of the best wrestlers on Raw, and he's not getting nothing. He's not even on the pre-show or in any match.
So he's in the Andre the Giant or Battle Royal on the pre-show.
He's not even on the main card. And I think they're just doing him dirty.
Yeah, but Braun's gonna win. It's gonna come down to him and Sami, and Braun's gonna win. Next up, the match I'm most angry that's on the pre-show: Neville versus Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight Championship. Kyrie, now I think this match could steal I would say steal the show, but he's only 2 on the pre-show, so it will definitely steal the pre-show. And it could have been one of the matches of the night. But since they moved to the pre-show, I don't think it will. Neville and Austin Aries have made me forget the Cruiserweight feud because of how good they both are. Now, Kyrie, let you go first. Who are you picking?
I haven't watched Austin Aries, but he watched a lot of NXT. He told me about him. He said he was actually a pretty good wrestler. So I think it would make sense for Neville to win. And I'm saying this because if he's the champion, right?
Yes.
If he's the champion, and they're like booking him like this, it would make sense to make him win and just bring up Austin Aries to give him a good match to get him over.
Austin Aries is already on the main card. He's main roster. He's on the Cruiserweight division.
I don't know wrestling that much more.
So who are you picking?
Neville.
Yeah, I'm picking Neville to retain too. While you would want Austin Aries to win his first pay-per-view match on the main roster,
but you want Neville to retain.
I wouldn't take the title off Neville just yet. Maybe next month at Payback when they have their rematch, but don't take the title off Neville just yet. Next up, we got Bayley versus Charlotte versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax in a fatal 4-way elimination match for the Raw Women's Championship. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
Who the champion again?
Bayley. Bayley's the champion.
I'm actually picking Bayley to retain, and I think that because I think it's going to lead to a match Bayley versus Sasha, and then Charlotte's going to move on to face Nia. Because I think, like, Sasha is going to get, like, so mad at Bayley at one point at the match, she's just going to explode at her. And then turn on, whatchamacallit, Bayley, and then Bayley's going to capitalize on it and win.
I agree with almost everything you said, except one thing. I have Sasha winning this match and turning heel in the process. Here's how I predict the elimination to go down. Nia gets eliminated first. Then
is this elimination match?
Yes. Don't worry, the elimination don't count as points. Nia gets eliminated first.
Charlotte.
Then Charlotte. Then it's going to come down to Sasha and Bayley. I think Sasha's going to put Bayley in the bank statement, but Bayley won't give up or pass out. To the point where Sasha's going to get so mad she's just going to hit Bayley with the title or just beat her down with the chair and end up winning it that way. Which, and plus, I think that, what are you doing?
I'm thirsty.
You can't get up in the middle of a video. Plus, I think Sasha definitely works better as a heel than the babyface. So I got Sasha winning the title. Next up, we have the one match I think should be on a pre-show. Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
Who the champion?
Dean. I know I'm picking.
I'm picking Baron. Wait, I'm picking Dean.
Okay, I'm picking Baron Corbin because I feel Dean he's only defended the title once since winning it, and as much as you already said Dean. You can't wait till after I made it.
That's what I wanted at first, but I had to think.
You said Dean. You got Dean. I think because with Baron Corbin, I bet you he'll be a WWE champion within a year. So you might as well put the Intercontinental title on since Dean isn't doing anything with it. And I said we all agreed on the podcast last night that this should have been on the pre-show and Neville and Austin Aries should have been on the main show. Next up, we have Alexa Bliss defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Becky Lynch, Natalya, Mickie James, Carmella, and Naomi in a six-pack challenge for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
Well, at first I was thinking about picking Naomi, but after looking over it, I think they should keep it on Alexa.
I was originally gonna pick Alexa until Naomi came back on SmackDown. They might as well have Naomi win the title. She never lost in her hometown of Orlando, Florida.
You never tell me this stuff.
It ain't my fault you don't keep up with this stuff, Kyrie. It's not my fault. Now, I would not have done it. I would not have done this that way. I would have had Naomi return at WrestleMania for a big pop and then win the title. But I still got Naomi winning. And she didn't look like that her injury slowed her down. The Hurricane she gave Natalya on SmackDown was really nice. That was nice. All right. Next up, the match I think will open the show. The Triple Threat Ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Gallows and Anderson versus Enzo and Cass versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
I'm picking Enzo and Cass.
Okay. Wow, we're different on a lot for once. For one faction, different on a lot of matches. I was originally going to pick Enzo and Cass, but once they made a ladder match, I thought, you know what, you might as well keep the titles on Gallows and Anderson. Because we all said this on the...
hey, Tom!
Kyrie, we all said this on the podcast last night. I'll be saying that phrase a lot in the video. That Enzo and Cass' act is just going stale and it's not really entertaining anymore. And Gallows I love Sheamus and Cesaro's dynamic, but Gallows and Anderson, they need this more because Enzo and Cass are going to stay popular and so will Sheamus and Cesaro. But Gallows and Anderson have been killed by WWE so much, you might as well just give them this one and have the big match, and let them get the big win at WrestleMania. Even I don't think Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero will come out. Gallows and Anderson. Next up, I guess I'll go Chris Jericho
versus Kevin Owens.
The greatest man ever lived versus KO.
Who's the champion? Oh.
For the U.S. Championship. Jericho's the champion. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
I'm picking Kevin Owens.
All right.
Wait, what was about to say?
It doesn't matter now.
No, say it. Yeah, I'm picking Kevin Owens.
I'm picking KO as well because I've heard that Jericho might be going back on tour with Fozzy. God, I don't want that to happen.
I didn't know about that. I was doing pick Kevin because it just makes sense for him to win, to get more heel heat, and to still make him look strong.
Now, anyone knows how much I want this to be the Universal Championship match. And don't worry, I'm not going to rant on the Universal title match when we get to it. I've done enough of that in plenty of videos. I'm not going to do that. Just know that I am picking KO because I think Samoa Joe will help him. Because I think it's going to help with the stable of him, Triple H, and Samoa Joe. So I have Kevin Owens winning the U.S. title from Chris Jericho. Kyrie, you don't get in here. Next up, the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Now, I'm not the most excited for this match, I'll be completely honest. And that comes down to one thing. Not because I feel AJ should have a better opponent, even though I do think that. It's because this is just a regular match. That Shane McMahon isn't going to be able to, I don't think can work a regular match. You know, I think AJ will make him look great. This match should have been a street fight or a no-holds-barred match. Either this or Ambrose and Corbin should have been a street fight. Because knowing the stage is going to be a roller coaster, I think they were going to have Shane jump off that roller coaster, but not anymore. Anyway, I have AJ Styles defeating Shane McMahon. How about you, Kyrie?
Same. It would not make sense for Shane McMahon to beat AJ Styles and make AJ look weak.
And AJ lost last year at WrestleMania. He can't beat a McMahon especially the McMahon with some of the worst punches I've ever seen in my life. Where does AJ go on? He doesn't really have anything left. Next up, John Cena and Nikki Bella versus the Miz and Maurice in a mixed tag match. It's Maurice, not Maurice. Okay. All right, Kyrie, who do you have and why?
I'm picking the Miz and Maurice.
Oh, really?
Who you picking?
It makes sense for Miz and Maurice to win.
But the way John Cena is giving these promos.
But Miz, because Miz has been white hot and on fire.
He's been on fire.
And I never thought I would say that I'm actually a fan of the Miz, but I am. Him and Cena have, and even Maurice to an extent, have carried the feud. The only person in this feud I think has been laying on the mic is Nikki, and I think she's like, it's been when on Tuesday, for example, John Miz and Maurice had great promos. When Mickey took the mic, one of my friends even agreed with this. It was just cringy. However, I'm picking John and Nikki to win because as much as I love Cena, I want Miz to win, but I think Cena and Nikki are gonna win. Even though Cena's is about to leave, from what I heard, this might be Nikki's last match, but I'm picking them because I heard about the marriage proposal that's supposed to happen after the match, and if that does happen, I'm gonna probably just go to the bathroom because I don't want to see that. I'm picking John and Nikki to win.
Why you want to see your favorite wrestler get married?
It's a proposal, not an actual marriage, Kyrie.
Proposal.
Next up,
such a downer.
Triple H versus Seth Rollins in a non-sanctioned match.
Main event should be, but I understand.
It should be the main event but I think Rollins' injury kind of keeps it from that. Kyrie, who are you picking and why?
Seth. And I know that usually Seth wouldn't win these type of matches, but you gotta give Seth this match. You have to. Coming off an injury, going against Triple H. He missed WrestleMania 30. He missed WrestleMania 32. Lost at WrestleMania 31. So it would really make sense for him to just win this.
He won at WrestleMania 31.
Randy Orton.
But he won the title at the end.
I know, but I'm just saying he lost in that.
I'm picking Rollins as well because, this feud's been building for nearly 3 years. And Monday's segment did a great job of, showing Seth's true motives. Because when he first turned babyface, it was for the dumbest reason. Triple H doesn't like me anymore. But now he said, I'm fighting you because of everything I gave up and lost before I aligned myself with you. That was perfect. I'm picking Seth to win. Here's how. Pedigree, but he's going to go to the top rope and hit a Phoenix Splash. And he's going to beat Triple H that way. Next up, The Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Now, here's what I'm going to say about this. Not only am I picking Roman Reigns to win, and I don't care what you guys say in the comments, Roman Reigns should win.
He should.
Because here's why. We complain, and I said this on the podcast. No, because I'm saying something. We complain all the time about how younger stars get beaten and buried by part-timers and older people. We be hypocrites to not complain about if Undertaker does the same thing to Roman Reigns.
Here's one
thing. I have Roman winning. He will not turn heel. He's not. Go ahead.
Well, they should let Roman win and make him turn heel. They're building him up as a heel. Really, at the Royal Rumble, he eliminated the Undertaker and then gave him that look with his eyebrow. He actually been cutting some decent promos lately. Oh yeah, that promo on Monday was really good. But here's the thing about that, Kyrie. You say that he's facing the Undertaker.
I know. Anyone that faces the Undertaker, you're automatically the crowd designated heel because no one's gonna boo the Undertaker.
That's why they should make him turn heel because he's going against the Undertaker.
Here's the thing.
So he could get booed.
He's gonna get booed anyway.
Get that heel heat.
The way I see it, they're not gonna turn him heel. I think what I saw off Monday, heel Roman Reigns is perfect. Especially with Balor coming back and Rollins is a 2-top babyface on Raw. Heel Roman Reigns is perfect. They're not gonna do it though. Roman's gonna beat Undertaker cleanly, and you're gonna have 70,000 fans booing. Plus, I heard this actually might be the main event.
I don't think it should be the main event.
I honestly think Rollins and Triple H probably the big match. I think should be the main event.
I think Goldberg and Brock should be main event. After thinking about it, I actually do think it should be main event.
Next
thinking about it should.
So you have Roman Reigns, correct?
Yeah.
Next up, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
Bray Wyatt.
Me
Wait,
too.
Randy the champion, right?
Bray's the champion.
Oh, Bray the champion. How he get it?
He won the Elimination Chamber.
Bray the champion. Bray is younger. He don't really get these wins like that. He lost to John at 30. He lost to The Undertaker at 31. And he didn't have a match at 32.
He just got embarrassed by The Rock for 30 minutes.
He just got embarrassed by The Rock. WWE, give Bray his biggest moment against Randy Orton at WrestleMania 33.
Not only am I picking Bray, but I'm going to say, here's two things I want to see. I want to see Sister Abigail get reversed to an RKO because that's just going to be delicious. And two,
I think Randy Orton should retire.
No, I wouldn't even say that. No.
I think so.
Still got plenty of years left. Two, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are going to help Bray retain the title. And then we finally had the original Wyatt family running SmackDown with Bray as the top champion. Because if you saw, like, the way Bray kind of had Luke under his control Tuesday, have Rowan and Harper come out and help Bray. And then at the next SmackDown pay-per-view, have them take the tag team title from the Usos. And then the Wyatts have the gold. Just do it. That'd be perfect. So I'm picking Bray Wyatt. You're picking Bray Wyatt, correct?
Yes.
Finally,
Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, we got through everything else. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. I'm not even gonna get angry because I did it. I did it.
You know you gotta do it.
I did it. Huh?
You know you gotta do it.
What? We don't disagree. 1, 2, 3. Lesnar. Now I'm not gonna get angry or rant about this match because I did it. I did it in the Fastlane prediction video. I didn't know why WrestleMania will suck video. I did it last night in the podcast. I just don't have the energy to rant or rage or get angry about this match again. You guys know where I stand. It's a lose-lose. You have it go 1 minute, you're giving us a terrible ending, a short main event, and the biggest show of the year. You give us a long 20-minute match, you're getting a repeat of last year's WrestleMania main event. So it's a lose-lose. And no matter who wins, which would likely be Lesnar, a part-timer still will be Universal Champion, and we won't see that title for a while. So I repeat, it's a lose-lose. Kyrie?
What?
You have anything to say?
The match is gonna be over in less than Goldberg's age.
50 seconds. You got less than 50 seconds?
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna make a joke. The other day at the Goldberg Spirit Brock on Raw, Michael Cole said, quote, "How in the world can Brock Lesnar withstand Goldberg something like that? Simple. Goldberg runs at him, just step a couple feet to the right, and there you go." Then suplex, F5, F5, suplex, F5, 1, 2, 3, Lesnar Universal Champion. But that's all I have to say about that. I don't want to spend any more time on that match. Now let's go through the card one more time, Kyrie. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I have Braun Strowman. You have Sami Zayn. Neville versus. We both have Neville. Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. We both have Bray Wyatt. Undertaker and Roman Reigns. We both have Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins and Triple H. We both have Seth Rollins.
Shane and AJ.
We both have AJ.
Bailey versus Charlotte versus Sasha versus Nia.
I have Sasha. You have Bailey.
Jericho and Owens. We both
have Owens. Cena and Miz versus Cena and Nikki Bella versus the Miz and Miz. I have Cena and Nikki. You have the Miz and Miz.
That's 3.
Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin. You have Dean Ambrose. I have Baron Corbin. That's 4. Luke Gallows, the triple threat ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I have the club. He has Enzo and Cass. Final in the SmackDown 6-pack challenge match. You have Alexa. I have Naomi. And
6 matches.
Goldberg and Lesnar. We both have Lesnar. So we actually, for a record time, because it's WrestleMania, mind you, we disagree on 6 matches. That's a record.
And the forfeit for this one is we have to do everything that all the forfeits.
So basically, someone has to take a wrestling move. Someone has to take the hot sauce,
to the back.
the tree chops to the back. Has to sing a song.
Can't go game privilege.
Can't play the game for a whole week. Those were.
And I gotta watch. 10.
And no, we don't gotta use that one. That was just personal stuff. And so we have to do 5 forfeits, and 4 of them will be done in the same video.
You sure that's all of them?
Yeah, because remember we had so many tabs, we didn't really get to make a lot of new ones.
Oh.
So next time you see me will probably be the NXT Takeover Orlando review. I would like to get a WrestleMania 24 review out with Kyrie, but that depends on what time. But until next time.
Yeah, we should be 24 because that's my personal favorite.
Mine as well. Plus, it's in the same exact building. WrestleMania 33 will be in the same building. WrestleMania 24. Well, until next time, my name is Kyron Chase. He's Kyrie Sherrod, and we will see you guys later.